to other groups in an effort to gain support.
All right. Well, we have Eric Shawn with us now. Our own reporter has been on the case, who's been investigating all of this kerfuffle. But we want to have you stay with us if we can for a moment. There's sure. Eric Shawn. So, Eric Shawn, what's the very latest from the State House?
Yeah, David, it's a kerfuffle, that's for sure, that really is causing a lot of trouble. Today we caught up with the governor. He was in the Mid-Hudson Valley talking about that, and he is defending his plan. He says it will make, in his view, New York State safer because the illegals will then have to register. They will have to take driver education courses and pass a driver's test just like any legal citizen. And we asked the governor about the controversy, and this is what he said.
When the governor came out with this, we realized it was not only a bad proposal for the security of New Yorkers giving illegal aliens driver's licenses, but it was illegal.
All right. Well, that obviously was not the governor.
Yeah,
that was his opponent in the State House.
Yeah, one of 32. 32 Republican state assemblymen are now suing the governor. They filed a suit against him to try and stop this. They say it's an illegal act, not be enforced, and they're going to take that to the courts.
All right. Now I believe we have the governor's remarks. Let's take a look at them.
The issue of immigration is a problem, a policy debacle that Washington has failed to address. The consequence of that is that I, as a governor, have a very real issue that I have to confront.
And what is that issue? I mean, if we understand Washington hasn't been doing what it should be doing in keeping the illegal immigrants out, but what does he have to confront as a result of that? Just why does he have to give illegals licenses?
His view is that he has to confront that because he has at least 600,000 undocumented people, illegals, in this state that for security reasons, their view is they need to get them and find out who they are. And getting in a driver's license like this is one way to do that. Another way, in his view, is to lower insurance rates because, as I said, they would go through driver education and pass the test. That is the plan. You've got the people here. Their point of view is they should be signed up. You've got a lot of opposition. In fact, Governor Spitzer's constituents don't agree with him, David. 71% in a recent poll, 71% of New Yorkers say that you should not give a driver's license to an illegal, even if it means not getting on an airplane, just a license to drive.
So 71% of the people are against him and against giving driver's license to illegals, but he's going to stick with his position. But this is grist for the mill of his opponents, right, in the State House.
Well, it really is, and he's had a pretty troubled start this first year as governor with the controversy and the, some say, scandal up in the State House for allegedly sending the New York State troopers to target the top Republican in this state. So he has that issue, and of course this has now resonated on the national stage in the presidential campaign with Hillary Clinton's debate, her being accused of flip-flopping on this and having both doublespeak during the televised debate the other night. So it's becoming a big issue, part of the presidential campaign, and David, I think it's going to continue.
Well, Eric, you talked about the constituency being against it by 71%. We've been getting some emails, including those from New York residents, and I want Mr. Farrell to weigh in on this too. It's not just about the IDs. Here's the first one. No to illegals getting a license. Enough is enough. If they wish the benefits of this country, come here legally and speak English. I have had enough of this. Governor Spitzer will be a one-term governor. By the way, what federal mandate? Let me ask you, Chris Farrell, what federal mandate?
Precisely. I mean, that email and the calls we've gotten in our office today represent the 71% of New Yorkers who are fed up and think that, this doesn't pass the giggle test, that somehow people who got here unlawfully are suddenly going to follow the law and abide by Mr. Spitzer's idea of, phoning up documentation for people. This only contributes to the unlawfulness. It's corrosive to the rule of law and to people's respect for the law. And when you turn to ordinary citizens and say to them, hey, listen, we're going to cut this special deal for people who are here unlawfully, and you should just go along with it, it's repugnant. People just react.
Why have a law if you're going to go out of your way to violate that law? Let's bring in our